Hi, my name is Joseph Flowers. I am doing a recording to demo the program I wrote for CIT 110 at NMC, Project Finch Control S1, The Talent Show. So if I come over here, I am going to run the program first, and we can see what it does. So this is a program written to give functionality to the Finch robot. First, we need to connect the Finch robot. I have a little bit of validation here with a little beep and some lights so you can see that he's connected. And now we go to the talent show. We have a light and sound section, a dancing section, a mixing it up section, and a mysterious section. So light and sound. The robot will now show off his glowing talents. Press any key. He starts by bringing the LEDs up. Do one with all of the LEDs at each color. LEDs with random values. Some test music. Hopefully you can hear it. It's going for very electronic dubstep sounding. And then I modified the light and sound up that John had updated, and I didn't want it to go quite as loud or high pitched. That was hurting my ears, so I knocked it down a little bit. And next to dancing, I have kind of a square dance, as in he drives around in a square if you hold his cord just right, and it tends to kind of twist him up. You can hear him going through each iteration of the turns. He's pretty much just driving forward, turning right. Mixing it up party time. I actually have a bunch of random values going in there for sound and LEDs and his driving. It's kind of fun. He kind of hops around and does some cool light stuff. And then Mysterious, I'm going to run. It's actually a light show. It goes on for quite a while using random LED values. Kind of fun to have going in the background. And that actually goes for a little while, so I'll start walking through the program. We start at the top. I have my information. I use the starter solution that John posted. We start off by going to the menu. It's information for the menu. Switch case for the menu items. While with the quit application true is Q. I kept that consistent across the different menus. And then just because I was messing with it, I have my LED section right here. And you can do this by modifying the count. The mysterious one goes on for quite a while. Here's the LEDs up. LED I cycled through 255 in each section. Then I tested one with each one at approximately half. And this is how I did the sounds. I made a little thing here to bring the sounds up and then back down again. And then according to the number, so then I could just pop the numbers in here in a pattern and they would make something akin to music. And here's the menu for the talent show. Another switch case with a cue. And everything, if you put the wrong one in, it just goes back to the default. Same with all the menus. And here's Mysterious. So I did 120 on Mysterious, so that takes quite a while. Let's bring it back. He's probably done now. And I'm going to quit. Q. And Q. Thank you for So I'll bring this back over here. So as you can see, here's the dancing. Basically a bunch of drive forward, turn right. He does it twice. Tries to do a square. Kind of depending on how you hold his chord. He either does a square or he almost completely flips around. So that's kind of funny. The talent show, as you can see, I just kind of let the user know what was going on. Then called the different methods. Here's the modified. Dropped it down a bit. I forget what you had on here. But it was a little too high pitched for me, and the dogs are down here listening to it with me, so they were getting bugged, so I knocked it down. Mixing it up, lots of random values. And I got some times. Random weights. I gave some in-betweens for this, so max is a second. Lowest is the 200 milliseconds. Notes go for up to 800 milliseconds. Motors, either backwards or forward, full tilt. Somewhere in between there. It's pretty fun to watch them scoot around and do random little stuff. What else are we going to want to look at? User programming. Oh, nope. Not this one yet. Here's the connection. As you can see, I put a quick node on and some random LEDs, and I had it write the LED values so you can kind of see what was going on. Now we're down to our user interface, opening screen, closing screen, we saw those. The header, menu prompt, choose an option. Here's what happens if they put the wrong thing in. This is not one of the options. And I really liked this part, so I added, I called it display string with borders. I made a quick method for putting stars around a string. So it does the sides and then pads the top and the bottom. I like the way that looked on the menus, gave it a little something as opposed to writing dashes or stars in for every menu header. And I think that's pretty much it for Sprint 1. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.